Right, part two. Let's get that stream copied to Facebook. And in the groups. Yep. No preview. That's because I'm too quick. But it's in there. Okay, I was working on this board here. This issue 4A board. And there were some problems with the replacement lower RAM board on. It was soldered badly. There were some solder joints and it shouldn't be there. So I redid that, and after that when we were testing it, we saw this screen here. So the screen with all the colors when I was testing it with the diagnostic cartridge, and most probably that is an address line is stuck low or high. So we are going to check if there is indeed a address line stuck to zero to ground or something else. Hey Chris, good evening. Welcome, and see if we can fix it. But first let's put on the music again because it's very quiet this way. And there it is. If the music is too loud, please let me know and I can put it down, of course. If you are bothered about the low pixel count on the work desk, that's because I'm using my third monitor because third camera because my second camera is aimed that way. It doesn't work for some reason, so let's try that. Just a second, please. Let's test it again. Still no luck with the camera, just a second. I'm using a very cheap extension cable from China. That often doesn't work, so I'm curious to see. Nope, still no camera. I must get better cables. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this is the test corner. We've done some testing already today, and I'm going to continue testing when we checked for stuck address lines on this board here. All right, let's see. Hey Ben, good evening. Where is my second multimeter? It's there. So I already checked if the ULA of this board was working correctly, and that's not the problem. So we can check if there are shorts to ground on data or address lines. So I have a schematic here. I think I will measure on the Z80 CPU. That's the easiest because I know for sure that all the signals are there. So we're going to put it in beeper setting multimeter, and we're going to check all the address lines. And the first one is on pin 5. Let's see. Yeah, let's just do pin 5. Pin 5, 0, 5 volts. No short there. Pin 3 is a 15, I guess. Oh, so that's pin 4. Alright, pin 3, nothing there. So let's get to pin 2, that's a 12, nothing there. Then pin, let's see, from pin 30 and up, I guess. Yeah, I think so. So pin 30, which is on the other side. Let's move around the board. So 49, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Pin 30 this is. And I'm going to do it the easy way, so I'm going to hold it on 5 volts and check if there's any short here. Nothing yet. Then I'm going to do ground. Oh, sorry. And no problem there, except for I saw a low. Oh, here's a short. on pin 38. What's for 38? It's A8. So A8 is for some reason shorted to it's 120 ohm, but we can call that a short. So we have a problem on pin in address line 8. Let me double check if it's address line 8 on pin 38. Yeah, no doubt about it. So we have to see where A8 is going, and that might be a bit hard because it's going all over the board, of course. But my first guess would be around the RAM replacement, but the problem is there aren't any address lines there. So I guess that's not a problem. What I do know is that there might be some capacitors on in that area, so let's check. The capacitors on this board have been replaced, but it wouldn't surprise me if there's a solder joint somewhere to A8. So that's what I'm going to check out. What's the easy way of doing this? A8. I guess I will just check if A8 is going in the neighborhood of some of the capacitors. So let's see. Okay, A8 is going to the ROM chip. That's nothing strange, of course. Okay, then it's going down from there, and that's the first spot where there are some capacitors. So let me check. This one goes up. This one goes to the edge connector, so that's not a problem. So that way it's not going down to some capacitor. What could be the second place where the issue could have been caused? I don't know, maybe here around the 22 microfarad capacitor right next to the ULA chip. That could be something, so let me check. I'm not sure where A8 comes into the ULA chip. Nothing. Where is it connected to the ULA? Okay, A8 is not going to the ULA chip directly, so that's not a cause as well. What other capacitors could be in the neighborhood? Well, maybe the 100 microfarad capacitors, but there's no reason for that as well. So I'm puzzled. What could it be? It could still be the Z80 CPU, or even the ROM. So I think we will just do a visual check where A8 is going, and it's kind of hard because it's hard to see underneath the chips, of course. So, but we'll do our best. Okay, there's nothing going from, or is it? There's something going from the Z80 to the left, of course, because it's used somewhere else on the board. So there's this pin here. It's going up here. It's going to this chip. No, it's not. Okay, which signal is it? Okay, I think it's going underneath the 20 pin IC26. No, it's continuing here. Yes, it's going up and down again. Now it's going underneath the chip here. The question is, which one is it? Okay, cannot find it. Let me check. Okay. So where is it going? So I can see it's going underneath the chip, but after that I don't know where it's going. It's not connected to the chip, is it? No. It is. Okay, it's on this pin. And there's nothing going from that pin somewhere else. So it's a bit of a puzzle. I really don't know which chip this could be causing the defect. What can we do about it? So I know it's on that pin. There's nothing going from that pin. There's no other chip using it. So I guess I will share the screen with you. Just a second. Yeah, I know. Marek, I I've been speaking about it in part one. I have to order a better third camera because I'm using my third camera at this moment. Webcam, it's a cheap one, I know. I will improve it in the future. But for now, this is all I have. Or I have to swap cameras again, but then one of the other cameras won't be that good. Anyway, I could pixelate my face, of course. But let's get to let's see where A8 is going. And so A8 is coming from pin 38 here from the ZE CPU. So that's one place where it is used, and then it's going to the right here and to the left. So you can see that it's going to IC4, and it's also going to the ROM, and we know that. But I don't think it's going anywhere else here. So, oh, there's one pin going up, but it's for the keyboard. Okay, for the keyboard connector. Let's check out the keyboard connector and the diodes there. So A8 is used by the keyboard connector. Is there something to see underneath here? Maybe there is. So I'm checking the diodes because there's a lot of garbage underneath here. Some scratches and other stuff, and I can imagine that there's some short there, but it's not very obvious. Let's check where the signal is going. So one of those diodes, and then this one here. Yep. So this one is connected to A8. And A8 is somewhat shorted. So I want to find out what part it is. Okay. Still haven't found it. So I can see it's coming from pin 38 from the ZE CPU. That's what I know already. But then, where does it get then? Okay. Alright, okay, so it's the fourth diode from the bottom. Or the third diode. But how is it connected here? I'm looking for the solution. 38, come on man. .38. Strange thing is, when I measure from the bottom, it's the fourth diode. How is this possible? What? What am I doing wrong here? So when I measure pin 38 from the top, it's the third diode. But when I measure from the bottom, it's the fourth diode. How on earth is this possible? Oh, sorry, that's that's a ROM chip. Okay, I get it now. Okay, it's the third diode from the bottom, and I'm looking for any obvious short to ground somewhere. So it could be the ROM, it could be the Z80 CPU, it could be IC4, this one here. It's hard to tell. And on IC4 it's pin 12. And the ROM, yes, we knew that. Already, that's the keyboard connector, and it's also going to the other side here. So let's check. It's going to the right side. It's connected to IC26. Let me check. Yeah, so IC26 pin 2. Nope. IC26 pin 2. Nope. Again, let me check. A8. Okay, A8. IC26 pin 2. It should be pin 2, so why is it not pin 2? IC26 pin 2. That's odd. Hey. Again, A8. I can see it coming from the Z80. I can see it going to the edge connector, but it should use pin 2 of IC26, and it's not using pin 2, so I'm puzzled. Oh, I'm measuring wrong again. It should be in pin 38, not pin 3, of course. Pin 38, so pin 2. Yeah, that's okay. And pin 12, I think, from the IC4. Which one was it? Or pin 2, okay. I think it was pin 2 of IC4. No, it was not pin 2. It was pin 12. IC4 pin 12. So this is a 16 pin chip. 9, 10, 11, 12. This is not correct. This is not what I'm expecting. It's on pin 2. So what the hell's going on here? What is on pin 2 on IC4? IC4 pin 2 is... Hey? IC4. IC4. Where is pin 2? I don't see pin 2 on the schematic here. So we got IC4 here. It should go to pin 12. Again, this is a A8. Going to the left, pin 12. Hey. And A8 is pin 25 on the ROM chip, so that's impossible. Wait. Oh well, pin 25 of course. So 28765. That's not good. Oh, yeah, shut up. Alright, so pin 3 to pin 20 and 25. That's okay. But it's on pin 2 on the IC4, and that surprised me a lot. What is in pin 2 on 175? 157, sorry. What? What's wrong with this board? Let me check. So in 474 LS 157 pin 2 is an input 1, okay? So I think it's just another number than it shows here. Maybe, oh, maybe it is pin 2, but, oh, yeah, okay. There's an error in the schematic, as you can see here. It says pin 12, that's not possible because there are two times pin 12 is on the schematic here, and that's impossible. So this should read pin 2, okay. Alright, anyway. Okay, so the connections are okay, but they're still short. We have to find out where the short is. Yeah, maybe Mark, it's just a dead chip, but now we have to find which one. I guess we will be cutting, because cutting is the easiest. Cutting away the pins that A8 is on, to find out which chip is causing the short. But we're not entirely sure if it's a chip or something else. But I'm going to start with pin 38 of the Z80, okay? So that's cut. Let me see if it's clean cut. Nope, not complete cut, because the side cutters are the cheapest ever. Okay. I still don't think it's a complete cut. And now it's a cut. Let's see if we still have the short. Yeah, we still have a short on A8 on the board to ground. Okay, so we have to find which part is causing that. So let's cut pin 2 from IC4, which is wrong in the schematics as we just found out. Okay, it's not completely clean cut. There it is, let's see. So the board is still shorted to ground on A8, so it's not IC4. The third possibility is maybe even the diode, but no, it can be the diode because it's only connected in one side if you don't have a keyboard in, so that's not the cause. So it might be the ROM chip, and otherwise it might be IC26. So let's first check IC26, and it's on pin, what did I say, pin 2 on IC26. Let me check. Yeah, so the short is there, so let's see what happens if we cut this lag here. But I'm not sure if it's apart because soldering was done badly when replacing the caps, so there's still a big chance that it's the board itself. Still short on the board. Alright. There are not much places where it does go, so the last chance we have of actually finding the short in a chip is the ROM chip. So we're going to cut A8 to the ROM chip, and that's on pin 25. So 8765, last chance for chips. And we have to redo all those cuts here, so let's hope then it's a ROM chip. I guess it's not. And it is! It is a ROM chip, because I've cut away the lag, but I'm just making sure it is indeed cut correctly, because the side cutters are crap. I think so. I have to double check. Okay, let me check. Okay, so indeed the short is gone. So the short is in the ROM chip. So we have to replace the ROM. This is a little more work than I expected, but let's get the ROM off and then we solve the issue. So Mark, you were right. There's always a chance that it's a chip. Okay. Too bad it's the ROM chip because it's an original one. But you know, what can you do about it? So I guess the previous owner had a problem with this board and thought it was the lower RAM, but actually it turns out that there's a short on A8 within the ROM chip, so we have to get it out, put in a replacement ROM, redo all the other connections that we cut. It's easy. So let's do that. That's one. That's two. Then pin 28 of the, 38 of the Z80. And the third pin. And we also, did we do three parts? Yeah, I think we did 3 parts. Okay, that's good enough. So we'll get out the ROM. And if we got out the ROM, we already could test it because A8 is not connected anymore. But we have to get it out anyway. Hey, yeah, good evening. Welcome back. I have to do a fourth cleaning of my desolder gun here because it's clogged up completely. Let's do it because it will get worse if I don't do it now. Why is nothing happening in the camera? Is the camera dead? Let's reactivate it. Just a second, guys. It doesn't. Ah, there it is. I don't know what happened. It's working now. It's just the colors are completely off. So. Oh, melting plastic. I melted my one of my tools here. You can see it on the camera. Sorry, it's not going well. It's just because of the stupid camera. Blame it on the camera. All right. Just add a bit color. Yeah, a bit more color and a bit more brightness, please. Yes, it's a bit better. I know it's nothing like good, but okay. I was cleaning the solder gun and it's clogged up a bit. So this is what happens if you use it a lot. This is what you get every time you clean it now. So I really wonder, is it less with you guys? Do you have the same desolder station, and do you get less clogged up stuff? And why is that? Am I using too much solder, or am I doing something else wrong? I don't know. But this is what I get from within a couple of days, especially when doing repairs. So anyway, or maybe only when I'm doing repairs. So because what else would I need it for, you know? I'm not doing. Maybe I will. I'll do a bit of slide cleaning here, so we can see the insides again. I need alcohol for that. That's not too bad, Peter. It did smell a bit. I was wondering what it was. It smelled a bit sweet, like food. Temp setting on my desolder gun is 375 degrees. And that's because putting it lower, it doesn't work at all, and putting it higher will just melt away the tip. So I put it on that setting. And please don't. It will be different with each of these solder stations, you know, because the temperature setting is I don't expect it to be calibrated at all. And the question is the temperature, is it a tip temperature or is it the heating element temperature? I know for a fact that it's the heating element temperature and not the tip. So it's not really, you cannot really compare it to the same desolder station from somewhere else because it's just a simple thing. It's no very good quality, but it's working. Okay, so we have the same temperature setting. That's good to hear. But if I say that, it's all the other things I just said don't make sense, of course. Okay, this is almost clean enough. I don't always do this because it's not really important. Just have to be emptied. That's all. It's nice to see what's inside. And believe it or not, my windows in my house are clean. Cleaner than this. Right, let's put it back. Okay, the felt pad is getting clogged up as well, but it's good enough for now. So we'll keep it in for this moment. We'll clean it later. We'll replace it later. I made them myself, by the way, by just cutting a circle out of a felt pad, a bigger felt pad. Okay. Anyone for some alcohol? Don't drink this. Okay. Well, maybe yours is a bit better than ours. I don't know. let's continue. We're doing the rum chip. I think it got down again. using tape is not the best, I know. Sorry. I will replace the camera, guys. I could drive to MediaMarkt. Maybe I will, by the way. Why not? I could just do that. Maybe I will with my son in a moment. It's open until, what is it, 9 o'clock or something? I think you will like it. So from tomorrow, we'll probably have a better camera for the work desk. Why is it behaving so badly? Maybe I should be more patient, I don't know. Yeah, I think I should. Just a matter of taking a couple of seconds more for each pen. Alright, almost done. Is tomorrow Picard Day? Really? Is this new series coming out? Because first I was thinking of getting Amazon Prime before the series started, but the last things I heard on what's the channel called? I forgot the name. One of the channels who got some background information about the series. The last things I've heard were making me a bit sad, so I think I will wait to hear the first reviews from people and decide then if I want to get Amazon Prime or not. I just finished Stranger Things, all 3 seasons. So I'm not currently watching any series. So I would like something new, but must be good enough. And because Alex Kurtzman is still involved a lot with Star Trek, so even with Picard, I wonder if it will be any good. Most probably there will be lots of politics in the series, you know, that sort of thing. So not politics like that were in Star Trek Enterprise, sorry, Star Trek Next Generation, but politics from nowadays, you know. And oh man, it's a fantasy series, it's science fiction. There's no need to get current politics involved in a series like that. But some people say that it's the same with Star Trek Picard. So I'm wondering if I will like it or not. So I'm waiting a bit, and if people say it's good, if it's good or better than The Mandalorian, I know you can't compare Star Wars to Star Trek, but if it's good or even better, then of course I will get Amazon Prime and watch it as soon as possible. Where did I leave my big screwdriver? Okay, I personally really dislike Star Trek Discovery. I had a lot of fun with Star Trek in the past, but not anymore. I really don't like it. And I have no problem with other people liking it, but I really don't like it at all. Let's focus on this bowl, so the rum is out. unfortunately is dead, and unfortunately this board is taking much longer than I would want to, because someone else did some stuff on it already, I could say. Alright, let's see, I think... Okay, I thought there was some track damage here, but it's not, because of the cutoff of the pin 4A8, so no problem here. Let's get a replacement ROM. Right, I've got one left. And then I will flash some new ones, and for replacement purposes that's no issue. Mando stuff, I like the Mandalorian. You see, people have different tastes. I know. In the beginning I thought the Mandalorian was just some new action series. I wasn't really interested, but after a couple of episodes, I think I was starting to get used to it, and so I liked it a bit. It wasn't the best or something, especially because the episodes were quite short, and I don't think there was a... Okay, there's a story, but it's nothing compared to the Star Wars movies, the first 6. So I think it's cool if you like Star Wars, but it wasn't the best show. So that's why I say, if it's good, as good as The Mandalorian or better, then for me I can watch it. But I'm not sure. We have to see that. Okay, because this is a 27C256B, we have to do some minor adjustments to the chip. So we have to solder pin 27 to 28, and we have to add a wire to pin 1, all connected to 5 volts. Yeah, way to Disney. Yeah, you're right about it, Mark. That's true. I must say I liked Disney in the past a lot. I really enjoyed lots of movies, but the way it's going at this moment is so commercial. So get the most out of our watchers, you know. And I even like things like Disneyland Paris and other stuff, but at this moment it's really obvious that they're only into money, and they shouldn't put it on top so obviously. That's what I think. So they're creating really bad taste to their brand, if you ask me. Even because they're so they own so many stuff. I don't know if any one of you have seen the graph with all the brands they own. You know, it's ridiculous if you think of the power they have in the entertainment industry. It's almost scary. Okay, I also have to do some changes to the 2 ROM select signals that go to the ROM, because this APROM has only 1. So for that I need to, and I also needed, by the way, to do that on the other boards I fixed. Oh no, that's not true. Maybe only if one of those other boards got a NEC ROM chip on it. I found some chocolate here. I'm not sure when it came up, but someone put it here, so. Don't worry, it's not from last week. I think my wife put it here. Yeah, I should. But I'm so certain that it will work, either that I'm just putting in the new ROM. But I can still put it. But sometimes it's no problem to be certain of something. It will speed up your work if you do it a lot. Of course, it's good to check, but maybe it's just good to measure A8 once more. But I'm seriously, I'm not doubting. Oh. You sound like my mate Vince, fixing Xboxes. You know his channel, Barracks? There are a couple of people who do, I hope I'm not saying anything wrong here, but do amateur repairs, you know? So people without much knowledge, yeah, they have a multimeter and a soldering iron and that's it. But they just like to try to fix things, and I think it's good. That's how I started with my hobby, you know. Try to take things apart and try to fix things and all of that kind. All right. So I'm very certain that this board will be able to boot. What chances do you give this board? So let me show you the result until now. So we have a new EEPROM, and we have a small fix in the corner there, the two diodes with the resistor to make this EEPROM work with this Spectrum board. So we still need to replace one capacitor here. That seems to be still the original one. I'm not sure, but I think so. And I think I will just replace them all, as I said before. So we still have to do a couple of things on this board. But first, let's test it. You say 50-50. I say 97-3. Let's see. Let's see who's correct this time. It boots up. So it's done. Let's see if the checksum is okay with the ROM, the 48 ROM. Sorry. Yeah, ROM checks have passed, so that's okay. The output is a bit dark, I don't know why. Maybe it's just the TV that has to warm up or something. I know that this TV is the worst I have. But the good thing is because this TV shows every bad detail on video output, it's a good way to test boards. So this is working. Let's do a quick different C test. Yep. Alright. So let's replace the capacitors once more. And then do the ULA. And as always, let's do the... Oh, I know why the screen is dark, by the way, but I will check that, show you in a minute. But first, let's do a quick test for tape loading, as always, because we are not going to solder a ULA chip if it doesn't load from tape, for example. Okay, that works just fine, just as the other boards. So lower up is working, and the reason that the picture is dark is because this board has a capacitor in the comes with video modification, and I don't like it at all. There's no reason for that. Hey Peter, you're right. You like to be right, don't you? Or is it the way you talk to your daughters? I told you, you should have listened to me. That boy wasn't any good for you. Sorry, I shouldn't interfere with that sort of family things. I'm just joking. Hope you forgive me. All right, let's pull out the unknown quality capacitors and put in the good ones. Good guess. Yeah. Well, I have a daughter, only one, but she's already a handful. She's 9 only, so it will be a lot harder in the future. But I don't mind. I love my kids. Oh, the solder job is so bad. Badly done. You really... it's not the best. Let's just keep it with it. Alright. 2 more. Alright. Let's get a few new ones in. So tomorrow morning I'm going to continue preparing some parts for the next batches. I'm going to do some production work because people are waiting for orders now. But there will be a day, very soon I hope, there will be a day when I can say that I have completely catched up with the backlog. And again, that will be quite soon because I'm doing such a lot of work at the moment, and there's not much else to do for improving the efficiency at this moment. So I just can focus on work, and it's such a relief of knowing I just have to focus on that, because before, even order processing was a lot of work, and that's not true anymore. So it's just a click on a button and the invoices come out of the printer completely with all the details, all the parts that are in the order, customer details, and I don't have to move emails in my email client. It's done by the software, so that's awesome. I really like it. All right. Some people want to know what programming environment I used, and like it or not, I decided to use Excel and Outlook, so Visual Basic for applications, which is just fine for what I needed to do with it. And it works like a charm because it's so easy to control Outlook from Visual Basic and control Excel from Visual Basic. So for me, it was really the best option. And the funny part, of course, is that it's basic. I program a lot in basic on ZX Spectrum as well, so for me it was a simple choice. But in the past, from about 3 years ago, I was thinking of doing the administration software from .NET, but I'm happy that I didn't do that, because that would have taken me lots more time. I know there was even someone who said, well, why on earth would you automate your software, because it will change continuously and you will never be able to keep up with that. That's partially true, but it took me 4 days to finish the first working version of the software, um, and I do have to change it a bit from time to time when, for example, PayPal changes things in their emails. But it's just adding some rules in the software, and it's not too hard. I do want to refactor the software a bit to make it a bit more easy to maintain, but it's minimal. It's not that much work. So I directly made sure to make a good basis for maintaining the software in the future. That was important. All right. So I'm adding a new video wire and removing the stupid DC capacitor. There's no reason for that. Come on, guys. I've never seen any reason for it. Come on. What the hell? Not too long. And that was too short, of course. Dang it. I have some space here, so I will fix that. Take me to your loving arms. There's some song of Ed Sheeran stuck in my head. Sorry for that. Maybe that's because I often play music quite loud, and when you play it quite loud, you will never forget the song anymore. So it's totally on myself. Okay, that's a new wire. Where is my deck sold? Okay. Next thing is put in new capacitors. Right. Yeah. Won't take long. Won't take long, Ebony. I'll work on them very soon. As I said, I won't stop working on the repairs until I'm done. And I did just say that I will do some production work in between, but it will take just a couple of hours. Then I can focus on the repairs again. Really doing my best. I think I will work on the Japanese +2 tomorrow then. But there are some other people that are how do you call them in English, when they keep contacting you for updates. And they're totally right, because I should just hurry up. It's a pity that repairs don't take 15 minutes each, for example. That would be nice. Right, another 22. But again, I will continue throughout the next days, even if it will take 2 weeks. I don't matter. I don't care. I will focus on this, and of course, again, I will have to do some other stuff, but I will try to keep that to a minimum and just focus on repairs first. All right. No, not only impatient when they bug you. And the thing is, when I will be catched up with everything, then it's far more easy to say do the things in the sequence that they come on that they come in, you know. But until that, I just need to hurry up and do everything. Right, more blue capacitors. I love them. I love these capacitors, don't you? Who doesn't love these capacitors? Come on. Ah, come on, with garbage here. Clean up this mess. Pads have been a bit damaged by the guy who did the previous soldering job. So it's a bit harder than usual to get them in. Alright. Oh, so I told in part one from today, I told that tomorrow I have the dentist appointment, check out what's wrong, and I could have put it on today, but I decided not to do that because I want to do some more streams. But what do you think? Should I go to the dentist, or should I just go continue streaming tomorrow afternoon? Should I just skip the dentist? Because I don't like the dentist, so why should I, you know? I'll probably get another root canal treatment, I guess, because the last time I had the similar pain, I got a root canal treatment which I didn't like at all. And I was very scared before that, but once I decided that it wasn't a problem anymore, all was well, and it just hadn't do it, and had the best experience ever, if I can say that. Okay, I think we're almost done. Just that one here, and I think it's the last one here. Aim to the left. That's odd. That's very odd. No, it's not aim to the left. It's aim to the right. Oh god, we have to be careful here because it looks like it's aimed to the left, but the lag is going on top over it because it's a radial capacitor. So it's actually aimed to the right with the plus side. So be careful with that if you're using radial capacitors instead of axial ones. Anyway. Let's put in a correct one then. I've got one here. It's a 1 microfarad. Is it? No, it's not. Right. Okay. Oh, just one more here, of course. And I was removing some solder here a second ago, so let's make sure that's okay. Right. Okay. Nice. So just one more. It's aimed to the right. It's a 22 microfarads. Nice. Okay, let's do another test. Okay, next thing is putting in the trickle power regulator. These are from the still stock, because the other stock is empty. Oh, I should move cameras again. Right. So I think I will, when we're done with this board, I will get over to MediaMarkt to get another cam and ask my kids if they want to go with me. I'm afraid that if I ask my son only, then my daughter will be mad, and the other way around as well. So I guess I will be taking them both. They like that. After that, they have to go to bed because tomorrow their day is school, so they must be awake. And my daughter even has some tests this week, important tests, so she should be awake. Right, shaker powder in. Nice. The only thing remaining is the ByteDelight chip. I think we can do it just now to end with today. Where did I leave my puller? First, let's prepare the chip. It's a 7. Right. Getting a bit of a mess here because of all the stuff we've done today. There's more than enough. I think even too much again. So get rid of a bit. Let's get a heatsink. Right. Let's set down. Let's add the glue as always. First push it down a bit more, so I know it's got good contact with the heatsink. So, what do you expect from a new camera? From tomorrow. Are you looking forward to that? I hope they have something decent for a good price, because I don't like to pay to overpay for stuff when I don't think it's worth it. So good to check. All right, so that's done. Let's get the socket out. Hopefully this time without any tracks coming off the board. Okay, I saw some pins sticking out. Did I order what? Webcam? No, I just go in the MediaMarkt and we'll see. Order them. Chances are that I cannot pick it up today. We'll just inform the kids that I want to get out in a minute because they don't know yet. Robert, ga je zo meteen even mee naar MediaMarkt nog? Ja, Sofie ook of wil ze niet? Ja, zo meteen. Over 10 minuten. Oké, zorg dat je aangekleed bent. Ja hoor, daarna naar bed. Zorg dat je aangekleed bent. Nu. Oké. That was Dutch. One of the toughest languages, I think. Alright, I think we should be able to get it out. I know the C922 is a good camera. That's the one I use for the test corner at this moment. But the problem is that it costs about €80 and I think that's too much for a webcam. So I hope to spend less, but I'm afraid they just ask quite high prices for webcams at this moment, everywhere. What can you do about it? Okay. So, socket come out without any problem this time, fortunately. Yeah, looks quite good. So let's put in the heat sinked relay chip, but there should be a label on it. We'll do that in a minute. Right. So I think this board is done. So let's do the final testing. Oh, by the way, I'm using a chair I bought recently, a second-hand chair, but it's an A-quality office chair. So I took some time to select this one. This is a real good chair, good quality chair, so I'm really happy with finally getting a good chair. Alright, it's booting up completely correctly, so that's okay. Let's do another test with the die card. Everything seems to be working. The M1 line is acting, so I know already that the FMC will work okay, but I already tested that on this board. Nice! Oh, I touched something, sorry. Let's do it again. What did I touch? I don't know. Alright, so everything seems to be well. I wonder if I did clean the edge connector of this board. I don't think so, so maybe that was the reason that the board crashed a second ago. So it's all completely done now. So in 2 days we did 4 boards and some other stuff, which I think is not enough. I wish I could do more, but of course not in 2 days, complete days. I did lots of more other things during the last days, but I really tried to focus on repairs. Anyway, I don't think I've cleaned the edge connector yet, but okay, this one is done as well. Belonging to this box here, so sorry, to this computer even. So I will have to get in contact with the owner to discuss the membrane, because this one, as I said, has an original one, but fortunately it's the one with the pins you can easily bend and you can take it out. Yeah, I think so. This one is the one with the lower memory replacement board, you know, from Rutralium. It's the first time, by the way, I've used one myself, because I've seen them on several websites, but I've never used them. Alright, so this is done. I know it's all taking way too long, because this already has been over an hour, you know, so it's way too long. But anyway, I like talking with you guys, and we'll do more tomorrow. And I probably will focus on the stuff from Evgeny, the +2. Oh, I think it's in a crate somewhere, underneath the table. So we'll do that tomorrow. So again, thank you for watching. I will get a better camera, so you won't have to check this quality anymore. So tomorrow I hope it's better. So I will get out and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!